It was a milestone win last time out for the Gonzaga Bulldogs, who continue their Southern California road trip tonight in San Diego. Facing off against the Toreros for the second time in 2 weeks as USD looks to their first win in conference. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Cronin, Braden Surprenant with you tonight from the Jenny Craig Pavilion. A great matchup on hand for us this evening. Two great coaches on display as well, including Mark Few, who hit win number 700 last time out.
And win number 700, obviously a big notch in anybody's cap, especially Mark Few, who has spent 24 seasons now at the University of, or at Gonzaga University, is in his 25th season, 700 wins, 140 losses, 22 regular season titles in the West Coast Conference, 18 tournament titles, two-time national finalist back in 2021 and 2017. And by the way, not a finish worse than second place in the WCC since he took over the program back in the year 2000. Unbelievable career and in the presence of greatness as he talks with Steve Lavin, another great basketball coach in his own right.
Steve Lavin for UCLA and St. John's, going to 8 NCAA tournaments, winning a national title as an assistant in Westwood, and now in his second season for this youngest Torero team in program history, which will match up against the Bulldogs, having just gone to Spokane 2 weeks ago, now welcoming them to San Diego here tonight. The starting lineup features Kevin Patton, Wayne McKinney, PJ Hayes, Jimmy Oladigun, and Stephen Jamerson for the Toreros. Deuce Turner, who had 58 points in the first 2 games of the conference season, including 24 against Gonzaga and Spokane, coming off the bench after missing the last game with an injury for San Diego. Wayne McKinney did not start for USD, did not play in the game up in the Northwest. For Gonzaga, for the second straight game, Ben Gregg will be in the starting lineup. The fourth-year junior out of Oregon had a career night with 30 minutes, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, had 22 against San Diego last time out. He's earned his second career start this evening for Mark Few, alongside Anton Watson, Graham Ike, Nolan Hickman, and Ryan Nembhard for the Gonzaga Bulldogs.
And the Gonzaga Bulldogs need to get back on track after a loss to Santa Clara a couple weeks ago. More importantly, their status in terms of being a bubble team right now, according to ESPN's Joe Lenardi, one of the next 4 out category for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Not too often that Gonzaga is a have to win the conference tournament to get in situation, but right now they're on the outside looking in. Still a lot of basketball to be played in the WCC, but a must win for Gonzaga tonight against the Toreros.
They're out of the top 25 for the first time in 8 years. Tonight coming in receiving votes in both polls. There's a streak of 143 consecutive weeks in the top 25 that just dropped out now and receiving votes. Graham Ike to the center line against Stephen Jamerson, who wins the opening tip, and it's the Toreros who control first in the white jerseys at home here at the Jenny Craig Pavilion tonight. Against Gonzaga visiting from Spokane in the all-black top and bottom. San Diego with the first possession. Jamerson won the opening tip, leading rebounder of the season for San Diego. Oladigun, the freshman out of Sierra Canyon. Inside, driving, waiting with a hook shot. It's coming short. Rebound to Gregg. That second career start. He had 2 great nights in the last 3 games, including the one against San Diego where he had 22.
Tough start for San Diego there inside with Oladigun. Gonna have to get off to an early start here if you want to be able to hang with Gonzaga. It's a good steal by Patton.
San Diego. Patton down the floor for Wayne McKinney. An inside drive, a high layup off the glass, it's good. And San Diego strikes first, a 2-0 lead for the Toreros.
Obviously San Diego a major underdog in this one against Gonzaga. The best time and opportunity to beat teams like Gonzaga when you are an underdog is getting out early. The longer the game lasts, the better it is for the team that is the underdog if they can keep it close.
The Wyoming transfer Graham Ike with the answer to make it 2 apiece. Fourth-year junior. Was the preseason Mountain West Player of the Year, but then got hurt and transferred to Gonzaga. The steal here from Patton, who has NBA-type athleticism. Could be a career arc for him. He is that athletic. Temecula and Rancho Christian High for San Diego. Now here's Oladigun. Back out for McKinney, who struck first. 10 on the shot clock for San Diego. A minute plus gone by here at the Jenny Craig Pavilion. McKinney launches the 3. It's no good. Watson the rebound inside.
Yeah, that might be what San Diego needs tonight, especially with the size that Ike has and Gregg and even Nembhard inside the paint. It's got to be able to hit the outside shot. San Diego, one of the better teams in the West Coast Conference at shooting the 3 ball, but they might have to be at their best tonight in order to win.
Ike going for his second bucket and he knocks it down. At 24 against Pepperdine, 19-8 against San Diego 2 weeks ago. for the 6'9", 240-pound junior out of Colorado.
And somebody that has already had a phenomenal career before he got to Gonzaga at his time at Wyoming.
Quick foul is going to be called. Ike was in foul trouble against Santa Clara when the Bulldogs suffered their first loss of the season in conference. He had 4 fouls in the first few seconds of period number 2. And that was part of the reason down the stretch where Santa Clara was able to come back in that one.
That's a big part of their offense and their game is Graham Ike.
So USD off the first foul of the contest, trailing 4-2. Ike scored the first 4 points of the contest. Here's McKinney. Up top. Following a double team around. Back for Patton, who lines up for 3. Launches, no good. Back iron. Rebound to Anton Watson again. Watson with his second rebound of the contest. Now long 3 coming. Bouncing, no good. Rebound to Patton underneath. PJ Hayes, his first touch for San Diego. 2-time Final Four participant in Division II. Off the glass inside for Stephen Jamerson, who knocks it down to the Toreros, leaving things up at 4 apiece.
A quick catch and shoot there for Jamerson, finding an open spot, using all of the glass to drop it in.
Jamerson's the leading rebounder in the season at 7+. The contest also averaging 6 points for USD. Watson down the lane. It's up no good, partially impacted. The whistle underneath. It's going to go against the Toreros. A foul with 2 shots on the way.
Good job by Watson getting himself to the line. Only a 64% free throw shooter on the season, but he's done a lot better in conference play at 72%. For a team that's not one of the better free throw shooting teams in the West Coast Conference. They come in 6th, shooting 69% from the charity strike.
First one's good. San Diego on the other side is the number 2 team in the conference in free throw shooting at 74%. Watson makes the first to make it 5-4, and into the game for the first time is San Diego's leading scorer, Deuce Turner. The 4th-year junior out of Pennsylvania, who had 24 against Gonzaga in Spokane. Part of a stretch to start the conference season where he had 58 points in the first 2 games. Second shot's no good. San Diego the ball. Here's Turner's first touch. Up top for Patton. Southern Section Player of the Year. Rancho Christian High out for Hayes, who knocks down the 3. PJ Hayes makes it 7-5, and San Diego back in front.
We talked about the 3-point ball. PJ Hayes has really been on a tear, shooting from 3 in conference play. Look to him to try to have a big game for the Toreros.
That one bounces around, an unlucky break for Gonzaga. The ball come out of bounds to USD. It's a decent shot for Ryan Nimard, the junior transfer out of Creighton. His older brother Andrew played at Gonzaga, including the runner-up season in 2021. It's now in the NBA, but that one would not fall.
You're the Toreros, you got to try to take advantage of any type of mistake that Gonzaga makes to try to stay in control and be in this game, as you mentioned before. The longer this game stays close, the better it is for the team that is the underdog. But you can't be doing turnovers like that, which has been a major problem for San Diego this season.
A traveling violation and a turnover against USD. It is the first for the Toreros. Gonzaga also has one. San Diego has not beaten Gonzaga in 10 years. It was February of 2014. The last time the Toreros knocked off Gonzaga was the last time they beat a ranked opponent as well. 16 points for Johnny D, the all-time leading scorer for the Toreros in that one. February 22nd of 2014, right here at the JCP. It's a steal. Second of the game for Patton. Up ahead now for McKinney. Down the floor. The drive. The layup comes. It's no good. After contact, rebound to Gonzaga.
Again, a slow start for San Diego, something we've seen in this building time in and time again.
They've been able to overcome that several times. Ike met by McKinney. Passes back out of it, Nimhart. Underneath, the whistle and a foul. They went back inside to Ike. And we've got a timeout on the floor. So the Toreros hit with the foul, their second. A 7-5 lead for USD as we come to the first timeout. Graham Ike with 4 of the early points for the Bulldogs. But San Diego in front on ESPN+. 7-5, San Diego in front as the Gonzaga Bulldogs come to town, receiving votes in both top 25 polls. The Toreros, in the first 4 minutes of this contest, do have the lead. However, their leading rebounder, Stephen Jamerson, who was primarily asked to defend Graham Ike underneath, has picked up 2 early fouls for USD.
Yeah, the 2 fouls for San Diego. You look at it, it's not too bad. Unfortunately, it's against, again, you mentioned their biggest rebounder in Steven Jamerson. That was a problem in the last time they played here at the JCP, mixed with Jimmy Oladipo Jr. So they're going to have to try to limit that foul trouble early if they want to be able to hang with Gonzaga, especially with their size and Ike and Watson and Greg, who have all been major impacts already this game.
Ike goes right back at it underneath Watson. A heck of a rebound, and he puts it back up and in. He's got 3 now, and Gonzaga's tying it up at 7 apiece.
And not only does Gonzaga have a little bit more strength and size to them, they also have that experience to them as well. A lot older of a starting lineup for Gonzaga than San Diego, who rolled out a lot of freshmen and have been playing a lot of younger players throughout the year.
Nembhard gets the steal and then down the floor with the layup. Give the Bulldogs back the lead. And you're right, guys like Nolan Hickman, Anton Watson, Ben Gregg have all been part of these Sweet 16, Elite 8 teams, some of them into the runner-up contest in 2021 for Gonzaga. And you add in transfers like Graham Ike and others who have the experience.
You can even mention their schedule this year with some of the teams they played. I mean, UConn's #1 in the country as of right now. Gonzaga played them. They went through. They beat, they played at USC at the time, who was ranked. Go through, I mean, some premier programs in Purdue. I know Syracuse is down. That's another top matchup. UCLA, Washington, San Diego State, of course, who was in the they played both of the teams that were in the national championship a year ago on their schedule. It gets experience on a lot of their younger guys a lot quicker.
Ike underneath against San Diego without their leading post player and rebounder in Jamerson. 2 early fouls, and Ike immediately with the dunk. He's got 6. It's 11-7. 8 points in the paint now for Gonzaga, just 2 for USD. A 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. Inside for McKinney, who spins away with a reverse layup. It's there. Now McKinney has 4 for USD.
I can see Wayne McKinney post up against Graham Ike too many times, but we'll take the one on the speed on that one.
Devin Dahlke is checked in for the Toreros, the 4th-year senior out of Phoenix. Nembhard. Dusty Stromer in for Gonzaga, and he knocks it down. Stromer, the true freshman from Southern California, from Sherman Oaks and Notre Dame High. Won a state title last year in Division I in California. And he knocks down the 3 just off the bench tonight for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, shooting 33% from beyond the arc this season. Big-time shooter for Gonzaga. Already off to a good start.
Fadeaway shots blocked here. Zags pull it down, up 14-9 off the 3 and the steal. Nembhard baseline, Hickman with a runner, it's good.
Quick work there, and all of a sudden what was a 7-5 lead for San Diego is quickly evaporated and turned into a Gonzaga 16-9 lead.
7-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Hit their last 5 shots. Toreros at the under-16 timeout. We're ahead by 2 and now trail it by 7. Into the corner. Dahlke back out for Patton. He'll take the long 3, no good. Rebound Ike underneath.
This is some of the possessions that it starts to unravel and put apart for San Diego, especially when Gonzaga continues to get points, and Steve Lavin has seen enough. He's going to call a timeout.
So the Toreros call timeout with 12:50 remaining here in the first half. Just so fast down the floor. Nembhard, an immediate bucket, and it's 18-9 in favor of Gonzaga. That's a 7-0 run. It's a 13-2 advantage since that last time out. That 13-2 run where the Bulldogs have hit their last 6 shots of the contest.
Yeah, basketball is a game of runs. You're going to go on your runs. They're going to go on their runs. Unfortunately for San Diego, the runs that they give up end up being major runs. A 13-2 run over the last 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Too many times have we seen this Toreros team just go dormant on offense for long periods of time. You start looking at some of the numbers. I mean, again, we mentioned that it was going to be tough for them in the paint. It's even tougher without Jamerson. And as of right now, 12-4 on points in the paint in favor of Gonzaga, as they're winning that battle, and they're winning the total rebounding battle 8-4. A tough foul there for Lungu.
This is Dragos Lungu, the freshman from Romania who just checked in for San Diego. Played on the under-18 Romanian national team and immediately is forced into a turnover and a foul at 18-9. Hear this common description here, but another freshman for the Toreros, Keon Kenzie, out of Taft High in Woodland Hills up in LA. He was the city section MVP there. And the Open Division champion checked in as well for the Toreros. So Oladokun, Kenzie, Lungu, McKinney, and Dalkey for the Toreros.
Now look at the foul on Lungu there.
Both free throws are good at 20-9 now in favor of Gonzaga. Here comes the full court press that already forced a turnover for the Bulldogs. Lungu into a trap just across the line, finds Dalkey. Now back to McKinney. Inside drive, back out for Dalkey. McKinney will attempt the three. He launches that one, no good. Rebound to Gonzaga. Out of bounds goes Oladokun. And Gonzaga is +4 in rebounding, +1 in turnovers. They are shooting 73% to San Diego's 31. And that points to the paint that Braden mentioned, 12 against 4 in favor of the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs leading in the total rebounds as well. Defensive boards way over San Diego.
Stromer's already hit a three for Watson. It's 5 points and 4 rebounds already. Fifth-year senior, a Spokane native, went to Gonzaga prep. And then 5 years here with the Bulldogs. Back up top, Huff this time for a three. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebound inside, bound forward, won by the Bulldogs. Taken down by Stromer. Back inside and a whistle and a foul. Braden Huff, the redshirt freshman from Illinois. He's averaging 11 points. It was Mr. Basketball in Illinois. Drew the contact inside, and we've got a timeout on the floor. William McKinney and San Diego looking to hang in this one here. Down 20-9 in favor of Gonzaga. 11:50 to go in the first on ESPN+. 20-9 in favor of Gonzaga. 11:50 to go here in the first half as the Bulldogs lead by 11. They're on a 15-2 run since the last media timeout. Last 3 minutes and 42 seconds of game time. And again, Braden Surprenant's points in the paint, a huge deal in this one.
Yeah, 12-4 in favor of Gonzaga. They're using their size, their athleticism, but more importantly, their experience. The difference between, being a 20-something-year-old junior or senior compared to being an 18-year-old freshman is really playing out over these last couple of minutes.
Braden Huff maintaining possession against the double team. It's stolen away. Dalkey and Jamerson, who's back on for the Toreros, taking it away ahead for Kenzie. Back up top, PJ Hayes looking for a second three. In and out, no good. Rebound underneath to Ben Gregg for the Bulldogs.
San Diego still getting out-rebounded, which is very difficult with the size of Gonzaga. But San Diego's got a little bit more quickness that they could use as an asset, as we've seen them do over the last couple of games here at the JCP.
Inside, in and out for Huff, but he gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. The 6'10", 240-pound freshman makes it 22-9 and extends the run to 17 against 2.
I mean, sometimes the big guys for Gonzaga almost look like they're just playing catch with themselves off the backboard. Tough sledding for the Toreros inside.
Lungu for Dalkey. On the wing 10 to shoot for Kenzie. The freshman lining up. Now on the drive. Waits and passes for Lungu on the cut. 3 left to shoot. Lungu back out for Hayes, and they will not get the shot away. It does not count. 30-second violation. Back the other way, and the 4th turnover of the contest for San Diego.
Yeah, again, just the young mistakes that we've seen over and over and over again. Part of those growing pains that we've talked about at the beginning part of the season. And it looked like they were slowly improving on that, but unfortunately have kind of taken a couple of steps back the last couple of weeks, especially in conference play. A little bit higher stakes in West Coast Conference play, playing against schools that you're used to playing against all the time. Some rivalries involved, but
off inside again with the bucket. Another bucket inside for Gonzaga, 14 against 4 underneath. 24-9. Hayes for McKinney. Wayne's got 4 for San Diego. Now back up top, a 3 on the way, no good. That's from Dominic Muncy, the junior out of Cathedral Catholic right here in San Diego. And now back out for Gregg, the long 3, and he knocks it down. Ben Gregg from distance makes it 27-9.
We all knew that teams are going to go on runs, but again, what I mentioned before is you can't let them go on the big runs. It's now a 16-0 run and a 22-2 run over the last 6 minutes of play.
That one short from Patton. Gregg gets the rebound. Ahead for Stromer. Gregg swings it around. Nembhard. Back out for Huff. He'll take the 3 on the way and good. Braden Huff with 7 off the bench for Gonzaga. It's 30-9, a 25-2 run.
Yeah, Gonzaga really flexing their muscle now. Toughest spot for San Diego in a game like this is letting Gonzaga get comfortable on the road, and that's exactly what Gonzaga is doing. Pressures on San Diego to make shots because of the run. Gonzaga taking advantage of it. They're playing with confidence, and they're starting to cruise right now in the first half.
San Diego is subbing in Deuce Turner with the long 3 from Gregg. And for the first time in this contest, we'll see Emmanuel Callis, the redshirt freshman from Camp Lindo High in the Bay Area from Oakland. He's Bay Area Player of the Year in high school. And for his first action. Watson up top for Huff. Was it a great game? Huff inside drive, tough shot, and it falls with a foul.
Braden Huff's been doing a great job from beyond the arc. Now he's going with the traditional three-point play and some hard-fought points in the paint. It's been outstanding coming off the bench, and the bench points right now 12-0 in favor of Gonzaga. We talked about a lot of stat categories that Gonzaga is leading. It seems like it's almost all of them right now, as after their slow starts, they've really poured it on. It's been a long time since San Diego's even got on the scoreboard.
A 28-2 run since the Toreros led it 7-5. Points in the paint go 18 against 4 for Gonzaga. All right, 28-2 run. High off the glass and no good from Deuce Turner, who will go to the free throw line for San Diego. The first free throw attempts for USD with 8 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the first half, and Turner will take them for the Toreros.
Deuce Turner, who didn't start the game, kind of easing him back into it after missing some time with an injury, will go to the line. San Diego's best free throw shooter. That snaps a very long run. They look at the foul. But 0 for their last 7 from the field, 1 of their last 11, and no field goals for San Diego in the last 5 minutes and 46 seconds. As Turner makes both of the free throws for San Diego to make it 33-11, but it's been all Gonzaga.
That no field goal streak will continue, obviously, even with the free throws. Gregg inside, and it'll be a travel, a turnover back the other way. USD led this one 7-5 at the first timeout, the under 16 timeout. And Gonzaga now has gone on a huge run to make it 33-11. Callis will drive all the way inside. Layup coming, it's good. Emmanuel Callis with his first points for San Diego in his redshirt freshman campaign on the board at 33-13.
Gonzaga breaks the press pretty quickly there to answer back. But good to see Callis get some points on the boards. Long year for him, getting back into it, getting some playing time now, making the most of it. Turner,
deep 3. Well, that'll go. Turner with 5 straight of his own. San Diego finally breaking what was a nearly 6-minute scoring drought. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. In transition, Huff with a dunk. 14 points off the bench. And adds to the total.
Full court press not really working out for San Diego. Gonzaga's broke it twice very quickly.
Watson left open for 3. On the wing, count it. Anton Watson with 8, and it's 40-16 with 7 to go in the first.
San Diego picked up the intensity, and Gonzaga answered it with the same intensity and almost throwing the haymaker back as San Diego tried to make their own little run.
McKinney somehow getting through the defense for the layup. That's a great point, Braden. Is just as the Toreros were pushing and pushing, whistle and a blocking foul is going to be called against McKinney. The Torero bench doesn't like it, but Gonzaga able to answer that.
And that's what good teams do. That's what teams that are well coached do, as you've seen it. Braden Huff has been dominant in the paint, and the intensity has increased for the Gonzaga Bulldogs.
(40-18), Gonzaga out in front. The Bulldogs are shooting 76% from the floor. 14 points off the bench for Braden Huff. 8 and 4 for Anton Watson. Ramike with 6 and 2. Out rebounding San Diego 16 against 4. Out shooting the Toreros 76% to 33. Points in the paint 22 against 8. And Gonzaga hit their last 8 shots in this contest. Lead at 40-18.
Yeah, Braden Huff has led the way with the 14 points. Graham Ike's only played 7 minutes tonight. Doesn't even need to make an impact. That's how great this Gonzaga team has been playing against USD. And the bench point statistic that you mentioned is just outrageous. 22-8 in points in the paint, but the bench points of 17-7, all led by 14 from Braden Huff. Remarkable start for the Gonzaga Bulldogs with just under 7 to go in the first half.
Both free throws good for Ryan Nembhard. He checks out. Nolan Hickman comes on, the junior from Seattle. He's McDonald's All-American, the Utah Player of the Year for Max Preps Wasatch Academy. 42-18 Bulldogs as Wayne McKinney comes across the line. The junior from Coronado High here in San Diego. Emmanuel Calaso has first points for the Toreros in this game. The redshirt freshman underneath trying to find a Oladipo. It's batted away in Ike with the steal for the Bulldogs. Up ahead, Gregg into the corner. Stromer will take the 3, looking for his second. It's no good. Rebound battled for and won by Turner, who's going to be fouled. And the ball will come to San Diego out of bounds.
Just watching Gonzaga play, you know, with the opponent. We mentioned the opponents they've had this year, and obviously everything that they have done over the last 4 to 5 years, with a lot of these players being a part of a lot of their success. They play calm, cool, and collected and confident once they get into a groove. And that's what we've seen out of them, where San Diego, a lot of their young players seem to be pressing a lot more, especially early on, especially when it started to get out of the way. It's a big difference between experienced and inexperienced players that will just come with just playing more basketball for the Toreros.
Ike battles inside. Some of the rebound comes right to him. And the rebound for USD, finally getting it on the second try. Nearly a steal for Gregg. It's been a career out of that for Gonzaga. USD will bring it up. Oladipo. Callis. Back up top, and it's stolen. Hickman will take it away. Whistle and a foul. It goes the other way off the steal at 42-18.
Yeah, we mentioned a lot of things in that sequence, with Lungu here getting stripped for a second. San Diego's still able to hang on to the ball, but just young mistakes. And then down here on our right side with Callis throwing it away, and then even Oladipo having some issues. It seems like the world is moving a lot faster than some of the Toreros can keep up with, and it has nothing to do with their ability. It's just their experience playing at the D1 level compared to a Gonzaga team that is loaded with older players that have played in NCAA tournaments, have gone to Sweet 16s, have been major contributors to this Gonzaga Bulldog program.
Graham Ike picks up his second foul on a rebound attempt off a missed front end of the 1-and-1. It was the 18th foul against the Toreros. It's 42-18. So Ike will sit with 2 personals, 6 points for the Zags. And here is the full court pressure from the Bulldogs. Get it ahead for Deuce Turner. Turner right down the lane, trying to find a Oladipo underneath. Still battling the freshman out for McKinney. Now he resets underneath McKinney, good with a foul. Driving the baseline, he lays it in. McKinney with 8 points for USD.
Yeah, great hard work points right there for Wayne McKinney, using his speed, drawing contact, finishing on the drive, and getting himself to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
McKinney leads the way with 8 points. Turner's got 5 for the Toreros as McKinney makes the free throw. Hayes with 3, Callis with 2, Jamerson with 2 for San Diego. But everything's favoring the Zags, obviously, at 42-21, doubling up San Diego. Second time they will have met already in the early conference season. Foul on the bucket on the other end of the floor as Nolan Hickman will go to the line for a 3-point opportunity.
Another great play there for Gonzaga. And again, every time San Diego has gotten any type of momentum or has increased their intensity or has started to get into a little bit of a rhythm, it's always been answered by Gonzaga. They've been able to answer every single call from USD, and it's a big reason why not only did they have a huge lead when it wasn't working for the Toreros, but keeping San Diego at a very safe distance.
Lungu to the free throw line. Back for Turner. He'll step back for 3. Long one on the way for San Diego. Bounces no good. Rebound to Watson underneath.
It's almost like they play like a game of horse where San Diego makes the shot and Gonzaga's like, all right, I'll make the same shot. I'll try to make a better one.
Hickman back for Huff. Huff launching the 3. Back iron. No good. Rebound to McKinney. Deuce Turner with 5 points for San Diego. Turner, jumper, and it won't go. Watson pulls down the rebound and draws the contact. It's his 6th rebound of the game. And he draws the contact, the 10th foul on the Toreros for the half.
We already knew, like, coming into the game that there wasn't going to be too many opportunities for San Diego to make stops. They had to be able to take advantage of missed opportunities from Gonzaga. And so far, when Gonzaga turns it over or when they make a mistake or when San Diego makes a stop, they haven't been able to, the Toreros haven't, answer and get some points on the board. That's why they haven't been able to go on these runs and have been chasing ever since they went through a dark patch early in the first half.
Free throw no good. Now, may not be an issue for this game for Gonzaga, but free throws did hurt them down the stretch against Santa Clara. Their lone conference loss, they came in at 70% for the season into tonight. And they are 6 of 10 in this one with at least 1 missed front end. Second free throw is good from Watson, who's got 9 points and 6 rebounds in this first half.
And that's going to haunt them later in the season if they can't improve on that, either in West Coast Conference tournament play, later on the West Coast Conference season when they got to take on St. Mary's and San Francisco, 2 of the better teams in conference, and especially if they make the NCAA tournament. That's a big factor in that tournament. You got to be able to make free throws, and it's very uncharacteristic of Gonzaga teams being as poor at free throws as they currently are on the season.
Ben Gregg with his second foul. So he will check out. Ike has 2, Gregg has 2 for the Bulldogs. And San Diego gets it in, 4 minutes to play in the first. 45-21. Checking the clock real quick.
I don't think it started. We're going to take a look at where they're at in terms of time.
Gonzaga with their largest lead of the game so far at 24 points. It was that huge run coming out of the under-16 timeout where the Toreros were in front. And now taking a 24-point lead. Here's Deuce Turner. Driving, Turner. Back out for Patton. He'll look inside. Patton lays it up and in. That with his first points. Now nearly comes back with a steal. Nemard. Underneath for Huff. He's got 14 points in this one. Huff spinning with a hook shot, no good. Rebound to San Diego. It's saved by Patton.
A great hustle play there by Patton. 2 very athletic plays on the offensive end and the defensive end in the same sequence.
Turner for Patton now. Into the corner for McKinney. 3 to play in the first. McKinney. Lungu will take the 3 on the wing. It's no good. Rebound to Jamerson, a one-handed board. He puts it back up, and it won't go with a shot clock violation. It brings us to a timeout on the floor. 3:09 to go in the first. 45-23 in favor of Gonzaga. Wayne McKinney with 9 for the Toreros, trying to hang in as the Bulldogs lead 45-23 on ESPN+. 45-23 Gonzaga in front of San Diego. The Bulldogs with 14 points off the bench for Braden Huff. Career high is 23 for the redshirt freshman against Eastern Oregon. Yannick with 6 points, 3 rebounds, but 2 fouls. Ben Gregg picked up 2 fouls for the Bulldogs, then left the bench momentarily. 45-23. Stromer. Underneath for Watson. How about this from Huff underneath?
Having himself a game. Coming off the bench, making some plays. Now up to 16 points on the night.
Patton finds McKinney, who lays it up. No good, but Chambers is there for the putback dunk.
It's a lot different of a basketball team watching San Diego play when they do have Jamerson on the floor in each and every game. He continues to get better defensively and now offensively. We knew about the rebounds, but now he's making some big offensive plays too.
Huff nearly has it stripped away, pulls it back, lays it up and in. It gives him 18. 49-25.
Great night for Braden Huff. His career high is 23 points that he had against Eastern Oregon earlier in the year. He's quickly approaching that, shooting 66% from the field. 8 for 12 for his 18 points.
DJ Hayes goes high off the glass. The putback will fall. San Diego had both Jamerson and Patton there. A minute 47 to go in the first. 49-27. Watson with the quick move. Lightning fast to the hoop for Gonzaga. They've done that several times tonight.
And picking up their speed to match San Diego's speed. We've seen that all night.
Minute and a half to go in the first. Gonzaga shooting 65% for the game to San Diego's 34. Now rebounding the Toreros 21 against 13, forcing USD into 7 turnovers, committing only 4. Underneath for Jamerson. Fighting inside. Jamerson back out up top. 4 to shoot. Deep 3 off the mark. But picking up his own rebound, trying to put it back in was Deuce Turner. Now Gonzaga will hold with a minute to go in the first. Nemard for Watson. Watson's got 11 and 7. Back out for Hickman. 3 on the way. That'll go. Hickman with his first 3-pointer of the night. He's got 7, and it's 54-27 Bulldogs.
Gonzaga shooting way above their average from beyond the arc. 45%, 5 for 11, as you mentioned. Doing everything inside the paint, from beyond the arc, bench points. Dominating in all facets of this game.
Shot clock is off for the end of this first half. This is the largest lead of the game so far. Gonzaga doubling up San Diego, a 27-point advantage. And Nemar with the final shot of the half. It is no good, and that'll send us to the break, where the Bulldogs up 54-27. At one point going on a 22-0 run. Take a 27-point lead into the break.
They've looked incredible after that first kind of stretch where San Diego went in that first timeout up 7-5. That was enough for Gonzaga to get fired up and play for the remainder of the first half. They've dominated points in the paint. They've dominated bench points, transition points, rebounding, beyond the arc. I mean, any which way you look at the stat sheet, Gonzaga has done an exceptional job and has dominated USD. San Diego let it get away from them early in the first half, and now they got a major uphill battle in the second half as Gonzaga has started to feel comfortable here in the first half.
We'll get to the first half stats. Halftime here at the Jenny Craig Pavilion. A 54-27 lead for the Bulldogs on ESPN+. 54-27, Gonzaga in front of San Diego tonight. Two sides meeting for the second time in just 2 weeks. Bulldogs have already swept Pepperdine, looking to try and do the same tonight against San Diego. Jack Cronin, Braden Surprenant with you here at the Jenny Craig Pavilion. Gonzaga with a dominating first half of basketball. At one point, a 22-0 run for the Bulldogs after San Diego took an early 7-5 lead the first time out.
Dominating performance is taking it lightly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at all assets of this basketball game, Gonzaga, after that first kind of run by San Diego to get the game started, has really come on. I mean, they're shooting 64% from the field to the point where it seems like every time they touch the ball, they score. They've done an exceptional job on that. They've done exceptional from beyond the arc. They've done great on points in the paint, outscoring San Diego 30-16. Fast break points, 18-2. Bench points led by Braden Huff, who has 18 points tonight to help Gonzaga outscore San Diego, a football score of 21-7 on points off the bench. I mean, everything that Gonzaga has done has been in a dominant fashion. And every time San Diego has gone on some sort of run, Gonzaga has matched their intensity and their energy.
Yeah, there was a point where Deuce Turner came off the bench for San Diego, hit a couple of free throws and a big three for USD. Wayne McKinney went a little bit of running every single time. Gonzaga had the answer, whether it be breaking a press, going down the floor, themselves getting inside underneath the basket. So they were able to answer everything San Diego was doing.
We've seen plays out of Kevin Patton Jr. on a couple of sequences where USD makes a stop, go get quick points, maybe hit a three, and then Gonzaga working against the press, down the court, bang 2 points within like 2.5 seconds. So every time San Diego has tried to make their own run, Gonzaga has answered the call, and that's what good teams do. That's what good basketball teams do. That's what good programs do, led by their head coach, Mark Few, coming off win number 700. There's a big reason why he has 700 wins. It's because his teams play like they played in the first half.
Best winning percentage of any coach in college basketball, and they lead it here at the break, 54-27 in favor of Gonzaga. We'll look at some of the highlights as we continue on. This is ESPN+. 54-27, Gonzaga in front of San Diego. The Bulldogs shooting 64% in the first half, falling behind 7-5, going on a 22-0 run, and leading it by 27 at the break. Well, Gonzaga was actually led by 18 by Braden Huff off the bench, the redshirt freshman from Illinois. And Mark Few, after winning 700 career victories here on Thursday, coming into tonight, leading this team to a 27-point halftime lead.
Yeah, I had some, obviously, Ben Gregg has been a little shaken up and hasn't really played too much here in the first half. It looked like he was getting worked on medically, and we obviously don't have a report on that. But in his absence, it's been the Braden Huff show. I mean, 18 points off the bench, a truly remarkable performance. He has done a great job in all assets of tonight's game. He's made a three-pointer. He's got his free throws. He's 8 for 12 from the field with a couple of rebounds. He's got 3 total. Does have those 2 fouls defended on him, too, which is pretty good for him. But 18 points, really leading the charge for Gonzaga. But everybody that's played for the Bulldogs tonight has multiple points. They've all contributed in some facet or another. Shooting 64% from the field. You're going to have a big lead when you do that in a half of college basketball.
Well, Ben Gregg came off of the first half limping for Gonzaga. We'll see what his status is like for the second half. They lead at 54-27 at the break on ESPN+. 54-27, Gonzaga in front here. The Bulldogs went on a 22-0 run in the first half. Part of a 54-27 halftime lead. The Toreros were led by 9 from Wayne McKinney in the first period, 6 from Steven Jamerson, and 3 rebounds. Playing 12 minutes, picking up 2 fouls for USD. Deuce Turner with 5 off the bench as he works his way back from injury for San Diego, but McKinney led the way with 9 for San Diego. Kevin Patton had 2 with 3 assists and a couple of steals.
Yeah, Kevin Patton really needs to get going for San Diego with only 2 points. He is somebody that they obviously rely on. You know, Deuce Turner with 5 points coming off of, you know, some missed games. Not that bad of a start. And he was coming off the bench, but it'd be nice for San Diego to get Deuce Turner going. And I know Wayne McKinney's got 9 points and he can't do it by himself, but this might be a time where he really has to take over, as it's been a tough night offensively for a lot of different players. PJ Hayes had that 1 3-pointer in the first half, hadn't done anything since, as he's 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. It's a lot of different players that need to step up here in the second half for San Diego. They want to cut into that gigantic Gonzaga lead.
Gonzaga shooting 64% for the first half to the 31 of the Toreros. San Diego only getting to the free throw line 3 times, making all 3. Gonzaga 7 of 11 at the stripe, 64% in the first period, but out rebounding San Diego as well, 23 against 14. Braden mentioned the bench points, 21 against 7. The points in the paint went 30 against 16 for Gonzaga. Well, Ben Gregg is going to come back onto the floor for the Bulldogs. He was out limping at the end of that first half toward the locker room. Only played 12 minutes in the first half, but in his second career start is back out there for the Bulldogs. A great sign for Gonzaga, coming off a career couple of games against USD and Pepperdine.
Yeah, he's been jogging around. He was kind of limping a little bit coming out of the locker room, but seems to be fine after getting warmed up again, and we'll see how much time he plays here in the second half.
Starting 5 back out there for Mark Few and the Bulldogs. Short for Watson, gets his own rebound and then draws the contact. Watson with 11 points and 8 rebounds now as he draws the contact right out of the gates the first 17 seconds.
Well, Gonzaga's had an opportunity to work on their free throw game here tonight. Make the first one there. So 12 attempts, about to be 13. We've talked about all year how great San Diego's been at the free throw line, but every game we've talked about, they've had like less than 10 free throws in the game. I mean, they got to find ways to get to the free throw line on their own accord. Doesn't mean too much if you're a great free throw shooting team if you're never taking free throws.
Oladipo, the freshman, working inside against the double team. Waits back out for Hayes. Into the corner, back for Oladipo. 7 to shoot, inside. And the ball come out of bounds to the Toreros. 5 on the shot clock for San Diego at 55-27.
That'll be a pretty quick play here.
And inbound for USD, out for Hayes. Waiting for the 3 on the way. It's no good. Back iron rebound to Hickman for the Bulldogs.
Very tough shot. Not a bad release there by Hayes.
Emhart down the floor. He's got it. Lightning fast again for the Bulldogs.
The transition play has been spectacular tonight. Moving the ball up and down the court at will. And San Diego's been gotten some significant breaks with the ball bouncing underneath the basket early on here in the second half, but again, just not taking care of the rock, not being able to, you know, they're just continue to make those young mistakes that we've seen time and time again.
Here's Hayes with the layup. It's good. Right on the inbound play, and San Diego's on the board for the first time this half.
Yeah, great play by Hayes. Really got to get PJ Hayes going if you're the San Diego Toreros. He's a big scorer for them, especially from beyond the arc.
EK baseline, in and out. Won't fall, but Watson's there for the rebound.
Great hustle play by Watson. He took on 4 Toreros to get that rebound.
It's his 9th of the game. Lamart inside, blocked by Patton. EK blocked by Patton, quickly ahead, looking for Hayes. Down the floor, layup coming, it's no good. And we get a whistle here and a foul. That'll go against Hickman. And it will send Hayes to the free throw line at 57-29. Here to start the second half.
It's another one of those plays for San Diego where they just seem like they're a little bit out of control. He's just kind of going all for it. He did slip up on the foot of Hickman. But we've seen that a lot where San Diego wants to go faster than they can go, just naturally. It seems like the world's spinning a little bit too much for them. All natural reactions to playing college basketball at the level that Gonzaga plays at.
57-31. Both free throws are good. San Diego 5 for 5 at the stripe. Hickman rolling off a screen, left open for a 3. Top of the key, knocks it down. Hickman with 10, and it's 60-31.
A great shot there for Hickman. Again, Gonzaga playing with that confidence and swagger.
Hayes out for McKinney. He'll go for three. McKinney bounces it through. McKinney with the triple. He's got a dozen, and San Diego on a 34 here, up 7-6 in the second, but down 60-34.
Give him the pinball bonus on that one.
EK underneath. That one won't go. Back the other way, but Nembhard for Greg. Hey, got the bounce to follow. Here's Greg for three off the mark, no good.
There's a couple of times where San Diego's been able to make some stops, but they got to take advantage of it on the offensive end.
Patton quick to the back iron, no good. Nembhard on the rebound. In transition. He'll spin, throwing it up and good. Came out of nowhere. Just spun his way through the defense for the layup.
Again, Gonzaga matching that intensity, and once San Diego starts to pick it up, Gonzaga playing a little bit of the anything you could do, I could do better game tonight.
Point for point, Hayes. Great cut to the hoop. He lays it in on the feed from Patton. 62-36.
Usually see Hayes hit it from beyond the arc. He's getting some points in the paint, driving down to the basket.
Right, trying to go to EK underneath. It goes out of bounds. San Diego will take it back. So McKinney with 12 for the Toreros lead the way. 4 scores in double figures for Gonzaga. 10 each for Nembhard and Hickman. 12 for Watson, 18 for Huff off the bench. Here's McKinney. Driving inside, McKinney lays it up and in. 62-38.
Slowly starting to chip away at it. But there's not many times, based on the way Gonzaga has shot the ball tonight, where they're going to come up with nothing on the offensive end.
Watson looking for EK underneath. He lays it up. No good, but Greg is there for the putback. Just taps it in. He's got 5 and 5.
And San Diego's made field goals of 4 of their last 5 trips down to the offensive side, but haven't been able to go on a run because Gonzaga can answer it every time.
Here's Hayes with his 9 points for San Diego. Underneath for a Ladakun and a foul against Watson brings us to a timeout. That'll be the first on Watson. As San Diego trails it 64-38. The Bulldogs going up by 30 at one point in this game. San Diego hanging around in this second half as McKinney bounces it in on ESPN+. 64-38, Gonzaga in front. It'll be San Diego ball coming out of the timeout. The Toreros +1 in the second half, with the Bulldogs at one point pushing a 30-point lead this evening. As they look for their 13th victory this season, their 4th in conference. With the way the schedule has gone, they would already have swept both San Diego and Pepperdine if they get the win tonight for the Bulldogs. Patton inbound for USD. It's batted away, and Patton somehow trying to track it down, keeps possession for the Toreros. In the win over Arizona State, Patton at the end of that game threw the ball off the back of a defender, got it and laid it in for a key bucket.
I was about to say, it's not the first time he's passed the ball to himself this year.
So 64-30, the Toreros do get it in. 14 on the shot clock. McKinney. Driving, looking for Hayes. 2 on the shot clock now. Hayes driving with a layup. It won't go. EK the rebound.
Bad bounce for USD on that one.
And Patton right back down the floor with the rejection.
Athletic play after athletic play for Kevin Patton Jr. And then some friendly fire.
Well, the officials actually calling the foul against EK. That's going to be 3 on EK. 15 minutes left to play. And it's McKinney who goes to the free throw line. Those are the kind of plays that Kevin Patton is capable of and can bring you every night. It's incredible to watch.
Absolutely. I mean, he's done that night in and night out, and every time you watch a USD basketball game, you're tuned in to see what Kevin Patton Jr. can do next, either offensively or defensively. Tonight, he's made a lot of great defensive plays.
First missed free throw for San Diego tonight. Greg all the way down the floor. He lays it in. Doesn't look too worse for wear there as Greg gets down the floor for the bucket. 66-39.
A little added motivation after getting rejected last time. He's a little angry with that last one. Goes up hard, gets those 2 points back.
Patton now. And he's going to be fouled by Stromer. 14:45, 3 substitutions for USD. Jamerson returning for the Toreros, leading rebounder, both on the season and the game with 4 to go with 6 points. Lungu and Kenzie, the freshman, join him for San Diego. On the floor with Patton and Turner for the Toreros. Turner getting it back. With 10 to shoot, he drives. Right now for Kenzie. He'll launch the 3. Kenzie, no good, short. Ike, another rebound. He's got 6 and 5 with the 3 fouls.
San Diego now 3 for 16 from beyond the arc. Too many misses that are uncontested.
Greg waiting for Nembhard. Baseline look with a fadeaway here. Too strong, out of bounds. Goes to San Diego as Ike punches it away.
Out of bounds to San Diego. I mentioned before and seen it a lot. San Diego can hold their own so much more when they got Jamerson on the court.
There is Jamerson. Waiting for Lungu. Great cut underneath and a foul. Well, San Diego had the play they wanted. And a foul is going to be called. Goes against Nembhard. That's 66-39, 2 free throws for Dragus Lungu. He played at the NBA Global Academy in Australia. Was on the youth team from Romania. 6'6", 190-pound freshman to the free throw line.
And we've seen him. I mean, that was a great cut to the basket, just unable to finish it, just a little bit out of control. We talked, it was been the theme of the night. This is stuff that you learn as you play more and more in college basketball. Taking a look, great lane cut, just shoots completely over the basket, just moving a little bit too quick.
And the second free throw is good. So 66-40 now, full court pressure. The Gonzaga's been able to break it all night. Here's Nembhard, out for Stromer. He'll take the 3 and knocks it down.
Not only have they been able to break it all night, they've been able to cash in either with a major dunk or a 3-pointer. That trend continues.
So impressive against the pushed-up defense. Gonzaga able to do it again. And over the back pass. It won't go, though, as it's taken down from Jamerson. A nice idea from Patton. Nembhard rolling. Back for Stromer. Just hit a 3. Inside drive this time. Waits for Greg. Nembhard for Ike. Ike back out. Nembhard, 8 to shoot. Underneath for Greg. This time he'll get the dunk. What incredible ball movement from Gonzaga. In and out, and yet again.
And finishing it with a big exclamation point out of Greg. There's some time in the first half, but it's looked really good in the second half.
Patton with the jumper. Just after Gonzaga took their largest lead at 31 points. Patton comes back with a jump shot. They throw it ahead, looking for Greg. There's Nembhard. He'll take the 3. Launching, no good. Rebound to Kenzie for the Toreros. That one for Greg, who gets the rejection himself. Out of bounds with 12:29 to go.
That looking sounded like the women's volleyball team here in San Diego. Nice kill right there for Greg. Unbelievable block. Kenzie again just a little out of control, trying to do too much, taking on 3 Bulldogs at once after the big play defensively.
McKinney comes on for Turner. Jen Petrie's Final 14 2 seasons ago. Women's volleyball here in San Diego.
Giant banner right there, dead center at the JCP.
Kenzie this time throws it up, no good. Rebound to Ike underneath. 71-42, Nembhard down the floor again. So quick, into the corner, 3 on the way, it is good. Nolan Hickman knocks it down. Devin Dahlke in for the Toreros. Here is McKinney, who waits and spins for Jamerson, laying it up and in. Jamerson with 8 and 4 now for the Toreros, 74-44.
Great athletic play there for Jamerson. Unfortunately for the Toreros, the Gonzaga Bulldogs, who usually shoot, as we mentioned, 32% from the three-point line, are close to shooting 50% tonight.
Here's Stromer in the corner, count it. 9 from Stromer. And it's the largest lead this evening at 33 points, 77-44.
Like I said, they were close to hitting 50% from the three-point line. That shot did it. 9 for 18.
Hickman throwing it ahead, looking for Nembhard, trying to save it just out of bounds into his own bench. 11:25 brings us to a timeout. 77-44 is the largest lead for Gonzaga. Bulldogs fit 4 their last 5 on both ends of the floor, getting it done tonight in San Diego. A 77-44 lead here at the Jenny Craig Pavilion. (77-44) Gonzaga in front by 33 points. 4 in double figures for the Bulldogs. 18 from Huff, 13 from Hickman, 12 from Watson, and 10 from Nembhard. Everybody who's got into the game, all 7 who have played for Gonzaga have scored. They're shooting 59% for the game, and lead at 77-44.
59% for the field, 50% from 3. They've still struggled from the free throw line, but that's not going to be a big impact in tonight's game when you're outscoring your opponent 40-24 in the paint, 28-5 in the fast break, and of course 27-8 in bench points. 18 of those points coming from Braden Huff, who had to fill in early for Gonzaga due to Ben Gregg battling in the first half, not being able to play too much. Since then, though, Ben Gregg's done a great job of contributing here in the second half. He's got 9 points.
40 of the 77 points for Gonzaga come inside. There's points to the paint. Here's Hickman, though, outside, looking for 3. It's no good. Rebound to McKinney. He skies for that one and draws the foul. That's going to be the 6th foul on Gonzaga for the half, with 11 minutes to play in the game.
I mean, you can mention all the points in the paint as you want. They also had 9 threes, as we mentioned, too.
Now shooting 47% beyond the arc. Fouls on Stromer, his second. EK sitting with 3. As McKinney moves up top for USD. And a Dahlke. He'll take the 3. Dahlke launching no good. Rebound underneath to Nembhard.
The only statistical category that Gonzaga is not favored in is free throw shooting tonight.
Oh, Gregg again downtown. He's got a dozen. 12 and 7 from Gregg, who knocks down the 3. It's 80-44.
5 of the 7 players that have played for Gonzaga tonight are in double figures.
Stromer's got 9. EK with 6. Lungu on the cut for McKinney, who passes off underneath. Oladipoon can't get it to fall. Rebound out to Nembhard.
Yeah, too strong there for Oladipoon. Another good opportunity for San Diego.
Stromer, no good on the 3. Oladipoon the rebound for the Toreros. Here comes Patton up the floor for Lungu. Here's Patton. He'll take the 3 on the wing. Patton knocks it down. 7, 4, and 5 for Patton, just a freshman. The 6'8", 200-pounder out of Rancho Christian High in Temecula knocks it down to make it 80-47.
Ken Patton Jr. making a lot of athletic plays. Like to see him score a little bit more, but major contributions as a freshman here.
Speaking of major contributions, that's 20 now from Braden Huff off the bench for Gonzaga. 3 shy of his career high at 82-47. A hold, and Nembhard's to be called for the foul. It's the leading point guard in the West Coast Conference, averaging 6 assists a contest. And he's got 11 of them tonight, already a double-double with 10 points and 11 assists for Ryan Nembhard in this one, as Hickman checks out for the Bulldogs.
We talked about a lot too with Graham Ike, and him being in foul trouble was a big reason why, Santa Clara was able to upset Gonzaga late in that game. And tonight, I mean, he's got 3 fouls. He has only played 17 minutes, and he has just 6 points for Gonzaga. Yet, they are totally taking care of business against San Diego. I mean, you look at, they just put in June. But before that, everybody was close to double figures. The only one that wasn't was Ike in the scoring. That's because he hadn't played too much tonight. He hasn't had to.
Gregg underneath, off the glass and good. 84-49 now in favor of Gonzaga. As Braden mentioned, June is in, the sophomore from Korea. It's been 1 start, averaging 3 a game. That one misses. Back the other way for Gonzaga. Nembhard on the floor for Huff, who lays it in. 22 from Huff. McKinney can't get to fall. Stromer, the tipped away rebound from Gregg. Nembhard down the floor, layup, count it. 88-49.
They match every pace. They play any style of basketball, at least tonight, and cruising with confidence.
They'll go on the 3 from Patton. Nembhard's got 12 and 11, one off his career high of 12 assists. Here in this one, already a double-double. Watson's got 12 and 10. He's got a double-double. A steal here for San Diego. As McKinney lays it up, no good. Patton skying for that one, can't get it to fall. And a foul going back the other way.
It's been the story of San Diego's offense for a long time. Just haven't been able to finish. But Gonzaga firing on all cylinders tonight. They lead it 88-49 on ESPN.
88-49, Gonzaga in front. This is their largest lead at 39 points for the Bulldogs. 5 scores in double figures, 2 double-doubles on the night already. Anton Watson, 12 points, 10 rebounds. Ryan Nembhard, 12 points, 11 assists in this game. Ben Gregg's got 14 and 9. Braden Huff, 22 points off the bench, one shy of his career high. 13 points for Nolan Hickman. And Graham Ike's got 6 and 6, only played 17 minutes and continues to sit for the Bulldogs. Hickman brings it up. Gregg for June. It's it back. 10 to shoot for Hickman. 7.5 to go tonight in San Diego. Hickman with a 3, top of the key, off the mark. Rebound to Huff. Tough rebound inside, he pulls it down. Gregg for Stromer, new 20 for Gonzaga here. You take it down towards 7 minutes remaining. June. On the far side. Gets it back. Underneath. And a foul. Manuel Callis, who got his first points in a Torero uniform tonight. The foul will go against P.J. Hayes. Guarding with Callis underneath. And June will go to the free throw line.
Gonzaga's been in control of this entire game, aside from the first 3 minutes of action. And the main problem for San Diego for so many different games has been the turnovers and the other team getting points off turnovers. Tonight, that's not even the case. I mean, the turnovers are relatively similar. It's a 50 points that they have almost accumulated in the paint for Gonzaga, on top of shooting 60% from the field and almost 50% from the three-point line.
June, a member of the senior Korean national team, knocks down both free throws. Callis inside for San Diego. Torero's made a couple of substitutions now. Long 3 on the way, and it's good. The first points for Josh Heck in a San Diego uniform, the freshman out of Santa Monica, into the game for the first time for the Toreros, and he knocks it down. Underneath, Gregg can't get it to fall, get 2 free throws instead. But Josh Heck, the 6'2 freshman, all-CIF player at Santa Monica High, makes his Torero debut and knocks down a 3.
He's got a career 100% shooting percentage. That was a great catch and shoot right there. Great release, good follow through, money shot.
First free throw, no good for Gregg.
Gonzaga substitution jumping in for the first time tonight, number 15, Joe Few.
Another look at the attempt that just would not fall. Gonzaga subbing in Joe Few, the coach's son, as Greg makes the free throw. 91-52 in favor of the Bulldogs. Here's Dalkey. Driving back out Heck, who just hit the three. Dalkey in the corner, steps into the paint, waits, and now we'll throw it up, no good. The tip-in, though, is there. It looks like Dominic Muncy able to get it in for the Toreros.
It was like an own goal for Gonzaga, but I think Muncy will get the credit for the points on that.
Underneath for Huff, who lays it in, and that'll be a new career high for the redshirt freshman. 93-52.
A bad day at the yard. 24 points at work that day.
24 points, 4 rebounds in 17 minutes. Dragos Lungu for the Toreros, his first bucket. 93-56. And the two sides met in Spokane was 101-74 in favor of Gonzaga. Greg underneath, and a layup again for Huff. He's got 26.
Great night for Braden Huff across the board. Coming off the bench and being able to do that.
Callis for three, no good. Rebound to Greg, and that'll give him a double-double at 15 and 10 on the night in his second career start. Huff, one more time, can't get it to fall. Quickly ahead, looking for Heck. Already the three-pointer for San Diego. Waiting for Dalkey, he'll take the three, and that one is in and out, no good.
Obviously the game out of hand for San Diego, but having the ability to play some young players like Callis, like Heck, you know, guys that really grind for you every single day at practice, guys like Dominic Muncy, getting some positive game minutes here.
Here's Few off the wing for three, it's no good. Rebound, battle for inside one by Dalkey. Joe Few on this roster, his brother AJ is a manager for this team. For three in the corner, Lungu knocks it down, 95-59.
Big three there for Lungu. Get on the board for the second time tonight. 6 points.
Here's Few. Up top for Greg. Swinging around June for three. That's off the mark and out of bounds. With 3:57 to go, it brings us to a timeout on the floor. So 95-59, Gonzaga in front. As the Bulldogs looking to move to 4-1 in conference play. Got 26 off the bench for Braden Huff tonight. Here on ESPN Plus. 95-59, Gonzaga in front. Bulldogs with 26 points, new career high for Braden Huff tonight. The redshirt freshman, Mr. Basketball in the state of Illinois. Big minutes for the Bulldogs tonight. He's on the floor with Few, June, Stromer, and for the first time, Colby Brooks, the junior from Southern California from Loyola High School in LA. San Diego with Dominic Muncy, Josh Heck, Devin Dalkey, Dragos Lungu, and Manuel Callis for the Toreros here for the final 3:57. Jack Rudd and Braden Serpenant at USD, the Jenny Craig Pavilion tonight. Great cut to the hoop for Dalkey. They swing it around, back for Heck. Tried for a second three on the way. It's no good this time. Rebound to June underneath. Lungu the steal. And he'll go for the dunk. 95-61. Good fight from the Toreros as Huff goes inside. Looking for Brooks, who lays it up, no good. Rebound, battle for, won by Brooks again underneath. Second attempt, it's there with a foul. So Brooks will go to the line after a second effort bucket. Came into tonight with 9 points on the season. He'll try for 3 more with a bonus free throw. And it's good. 98-61, Gonzaga got to 101 in Spokane 2 weeks ago against the Toreros. Callis, hook shot won't fall, rebound to Huff. Stromer, inside drive, blocking foul. And it's Callis, so 2 more free throws. Gonzaga is 12 of 18 at the free throw line tonight, 67%. And they'll get 2 more here off this play.
Now the only thing that they haven't dominated in has been the free throw line. Stromer has an opportunity to go double figures tonight as well. There it is.
Yep, free throw is good. It gives him 9, 5, and 5.
6 players in double figures for the Bulldogs tonight.
Huff, Demhart, Hickman, Watson, Gregg, and Stromer. The second one is also good. Pavle Stosic, the freshman from Serbia, checking in for the Bulldogs now. His 8th game of the season. Member of the under-18 Serbian national team. Here is Lungu. Ball's tipped away and stolen by Brooks. Stosic. For Stromer, 2:41 to go. Few. Now for the corner. Stromer for Brooks inside, and he's going to be fouled by Kenzie. He'll have a chance to get to the free throw line.
Brooks getting back-to-back to the free throw line.
And Gonzaga has pushed it back to 70% at the stripe, which is their season average coming into tonight.
7th team foul. To the line number 25, Colby Brooks for the Zags.
Brooks already with 3 points in this game. Good on the first, getting to 101 points. And he made them both. So that's 5 for Brooks. Dalkey for Callis. Callis and Heck have both scored their first Torero points in this game tonight. Kenzie driving. Good quick move to the baseline. It's no good though. Rebound to Brooks underneath. Here's Few. With the runner, count it. Joe Few with the bucket. Back at the other end of the floor, San Diego. With Emmanuel Callis scoring again.
The Gonzaga crowd got super fired up for Joe Few on that last run.
All 3 of his
standing ovation over there.
All 3 of his points in the season come from the free throw line. His first made bucket. Now they're trying to find him on the cut. It goes out of bounds. Mark Few, obviously, with his 25 years in Spokane as the head coach, he had 10 more as an assistant during this incredible run the Bulldogs have been on. Going to the tournament every year since 1999. The Few's growing up in Spokane. Now off of the corner. 3 is short. Brooks with the putback. It won't go. June rebound inside, and that one to be drawn contact at 104-63.
A lot of young guys getting some minutes. A lot of players that work hard for both teams and don't get too much playing time, get an opportunity. We've seen the excitement out of both benches for some of these guys, cheering on their teammates. So some of the cool parts of college athletics. And look at the foul there.
June, free throw there. So 105-63 with 1:15 to go. San Diego had that game against Portland Thursday postponed because of ice in the Northwest. So they're going back there on Tuesday night. 3 no good from Dalkey. Gonzaga will be hosting San Francisco on ESPN2 this coming Thursday. And San Diego on Tuesday is going to Portland, and they have the Thursday off. Few inside drive, no good, but he's fouled with 44 seconds left to go.
We'll go back to the line.
It was crazy watching some of those videos up out of Portland with the ice on the streets. They basically couldn't get to the arena, so to move that game.
Ice is something you don't want to mess with.
No.
That is not fun. Somebody spent some time in Texas where it would snow one night. It would snow during the day, and then it would ice over at night, and then all the snow that looked like it'd be fun to play in turned into a sheet of ice everywhere. Like I'm sure a lot of people from Spokane that spent time at Gonzaga understand. Don't have to deal with that too much down here.
Muncie for three, no good. No, not in San Diego.
No.
And now the shot clock is off, so they'll bring it across the line, and that will do it. 105-63 will be the final tonight as the Bulldogs get to 4-1 in conference, 13-5 on the season, win number 701 for Mark Few.
A great performance by the Gonzaga Bulldogs. They cruised early, they finished strong late. Had a lot of great opportunity for both teams to get some players in. Obviously, this one's going to sting for San Diego, but got a lot of young guys opportunity to play, and game minutes, regardless of what the score is, are always valuable in the long run. Set a pretty good game coming up next week for Gonzaga against San Francisco, two of the top teams in the conference dueling it out.
Gonzaga shoots 57% for the game, San Diego 35. As USD got contributions top to bottom on the roster. Guys like Callis and Heck with their first points for the Toreros. That's the final, 105-63. For Braden Soprenin, I'm Jack Cronin. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.